because I've been broke a few times in my life, and it is really hard to think clearly, logically, and unemotionally when you're broke as like I have a mortgage payment coming up. I've got just enough money to cover that, but the month after that, like I'm boned. I got to put some business together, or I got to do something. Or you might be looking at the current brokerage that you're at, and it's like the fees are too high. Oh, my license renewal is coming up, and I'm gonna have to do that. And then I've got these MLS fees, and oh, like what am I going to do, and then as you're thinking all of that, you see something like on Facebook or like a pay-per-click ad where it's like, are you a struggling real estate agent that just needs help? Click here for free help or whatever. It's like, highly educated people, I think, won't do the pay-per-click, but they'll do the Facebook stuff, right? So they'll click on a Facebook ad, and although the video might be tantalizing, for them to find the mental capacity in order for them to actually just do the survey, I think is impossible. I think it's impossible, regardless of what level they're producing at. I would say the higher the level that they're producing at without being, like, say, a brokerage owner or a team leader, I think the higher the level they're operating at, the higher the emotion they're going to be feeling right now. So then we try to logically show them, like, here, logically take this survey. I don't think that that's the right approach. I think the right approach is to hit them where the emotion is, and not in a manipulative way either. Basically, if you were to do like a video or a testimonial or something like that, or even something where it's like, I know that the real estate market right now is really scary. It's super scary. I know I am a real estate broker who is currently active in the market. It is really scary. You are not alone in being freaked out. If you're not freaked out, please call me and tell me how you're not freaked out, because I would like to know. Something along those lines of, like, you don't have to feel like you're out in the wilderness by yourself. Usually things that need to be changed, in a real estate business are not big changes, they're little changes. They're little itty bitty changes. Changing a brokerage, it feels like that's a big change. That's not a big change. That's a little itty bitty change. There are things that go along with it that might be slightly uncomfortable. And I know, because I've changed brokerages multiple times. But the question that a real estate agent really should be asking themselves is back to the basics of, like, why did I do this in the first place? Why did I get into real estate in the first place? And I know the huge majority of people got into real estate not because they wanted to serve a real estate broker, or that they wanted to feel, obligated to a real estate broker, or ingratiated in an obligatory way to a real estate broker. Right? They did it because they probably did not want to do the 9 to 5, or they can't. They've got a family that precludes them from doing a 9 to 5. And they need to have flexibility in their schedule. That's probably the better approach, is to do the video. If you want to know how switching a real estate brokerage, or how, like, making small incremental changes to your business could be helpful through exploring different options that are available to you, click the link below, or put your contact information and somebody will reach out to you directly. Private, it's confidential. We're in the business of helping real estate agents be financially secure. That's what we're really in the business for. In the business to help real estate agents be financially secure, not focused on enriching already enriched real estate brokerages. The whole, like, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. I don't think we're really interested in that. We're interested in people being okay. If you're poor, we can help you be okay. If you're rich, we can still help you be okay.